Ken Weller here with new Tech Inventors. As you can see, we're getting some shelves put up, the floor paint's dry, and we're going to keep moving along with this new 3D print farm. So join us. Okay, you can see we just put this shelf unit together, and if you notice the way the shelves are spaced out, originally I set the shelves up like this just with 3 shelves to stabilize it, but then I went ahead and assembled one of the Anet printers and used it as a gauge to see how much space I needed for each of these shelves. So, as you can see, there's plenty of space here with this gapping, and I have the same thing down here, and then I also have room up on top for the printers. So these shelves, I'll be adding the other 2 shelves to these others, and this whole wall will be predominantly Anet printers. There might be a couple others in here, and then I'll be putting up shelves throughout this room, working my way across with more shelving and different printers. But I think we're on our way now. We're starting to figure out what we have to do here. I'll be bolting these shelves together, and I'll also be bolting them to the wall for added strength. They aren't going anywhere anyway, but I just like to do that. It's a neater job. So the next thing will be a little bit of electrical work and adjusting these shelves and putting together some of the Anet printers. They go together real fast. I think it took me about probably 10 or 15 minutes at the most to put this one together. So that's it for now. I'll get back to work and give you guys a break. Well, we got all the shelves put together. They're looking pretty good, so we'll move on to the next step and see if we can get them ready for some new Anet 3D printers. Hello, Ken Weller here. Still working on the print farm, getting these shelves ready to go. Started another row, but decided to wait until we got this row completely finished. A couple of things here. We're bolting these shelves together and also bolting them to the wall. And as you can see, we've actually taken these lights down, and we'll be putting receptacles in here and rewiring, and that will be for power going to these printers that will be on these shelves. And just to show you, right here is where the shelves are bolted together, and then if you look in the back, you'll see bolts back here where it's bolted to the wall. So in addition to bolting them together here, and this is just solid as a rock. Now, of course, these haven't been bolted yet, but we're going to get to that right now. And I'll just show you how easy it is. There she is. Very tight. Now I'll go ahead and put some on the bottom, tighten that up. But that's what's involved in securing this. Then we'll take these receptacles and put the receptacles in up here so we have a place to mount to plug in the power strips. And then we'll be mounting the power strips on the front of these racks. So that's it for now. We're going to start putting together some more printers and getting them ready to put on the shelf. Another thing, this is the plywood I had cut to give me a solid surface. I also got some black paint, went outside, painted these things black, and it's kind of a splotchy job and a lot of work. You can see I got more on my fingers probably than I did on the board, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. I think I'm going to just leave the unfinished sheet of plywood here and go ahead and start putting the printers on them. So that's it for now. Okay, here we are again. We've been putting together some of the Anet ET4 printers. Got plenty more to assemble. And we've got our shelves all secured to the wall, bolted together. And we have our plywood in place for the shelves. And we're right now just kind of testing the location and spacing and so forth of these Anet printers that are going to go here. We'll have Pro printers along here, ET4 Pros and ET4s probably across this top shelf, and ET4Xs probably across the bottom shelf there. I started to put up some more shelving, but thought it'd be better to wait until we got all of this taken care of. I've removed my electrical. We're putting receptacles in here now, and that's where we're going to run power to these power strips, and they'll get power from there and be mounted on here so that we'll have a place for the printers to plug in, and there will be power strips there, there, and there, and that should take care of our power situation. So we're in pretty good shape now. We have a little bit of space left at the bottom for storage. Probably going to keep filament down in that area. So wanted to kind of show you how things were coming along out here, and looks like it's pretty good. It takes about 15 minutes or so to put together one of these Anet ET4 printers, and 15-20 minutes depending on if we run into something. But we should be able to get several more assembled tomorrow and start getting them wired up and located. I am having to modify the holder for the filament here because normally they're on top of the printer, and as you can see with my shelving the way I'm doing it, I don't have room to put the spool on top, so it has to go on the side without restricting too much of the vertical Z-axis movement here. I am losing about 20, I guess maybe 20, 25 millimeters of height, but with 250 millimeters, I don't have anything over about 100 millimeters in height of parts that I'm printing right now. So that shouldn't be a factor here. So I'm going to call it a day out here and head up to the house, put together some videos and get them posted for you guys. Thanks for watching.